Hello, Caroline. Just been sent a link to your question about Warleigh Weir. I am the guy to help you out with that one because I'm the guy that owns the island that's there. So you asked about parking. Cars are not welcome at Warleigh. You don't need a car. The parking's terrible. It's really dangerous and it really annoys the neighbours to the point where I think some cars have actually been damaged recently. So what I want to do is quickly talk you through a better and more fun way of getting to Warleigh Weir. I assume from the group that you're in that you have children, but I don't know you. Let's talk this through. 1 second, I will change my view. Right, so Warleigh Weir, this space, absolutely beautiful, love it, bought it for a reason, my favourite place in the whole wide world, and when I'm away on a beach in the Mediterranean and the sun's out in England, I would rather be back in Bath swimming at the Weir. That's how good it is, love it. Right, so getting there, let's have a look. Warleigh Weir. Here we go. So, this is the spot. This is the island here, this bit of land around there, and that's the Weir where people swim. You can also get in down here by the ferry steps. You can also go to what we call Wilford's North Corner up here, and there's also a few slightly ropier spots you can get in the river around the edge of the island there as well. Now, people look at it and they think, let's drive down Ferry Lane and park. You can't do that. The other day, the police actually shut the road. Most days, the lane is completely rammed, and sometimes you have 4 cars going in each direction, and it's absolute carnage. Don't even try. Other people say park up on the A36, which people do, but I would question, do you want to park on the edge of a major A road with virtually no space, no footpaths, bad visibility, and trucks going past at 60 miles an hour while you've got your kids? I would assume you probably don't if you've got children, so parking there's not an option. So that's some pretty fearful stuff. Don't do it, but there's a better way. Luckily for us, we have the Kennet and Avon Canal, which is this little thing that looks like a river here. It has a towpath along it, which is just here, which is gravel and in some places tarmac. And you can go on that towpath all the way along. Beautiful route. Past some springs, loads of forest, loads of birds, loads of bugs. You can nip in and you can have lunch down here at the George Inn, or if you want to go somewhere that's actually decent, you can go to the Bathampton Mill down here on the way. Kids love it. You can go along the canal here. You've got a place called Spring Bridge down here, which has got what I regard as the second best water in the southwest. And then you can carry on along the towpath and get into Bath. Now that is, of course, getting back from Warleigh Weir. But luckily for you, we have the train station, which is just down here. In fact, you can take your bike and you can go from the train station and you can go along the canal path, which is just over here somewhere, along here, and pretty much go from the train all the way to Warleigh along the canal path. It's a really beautiful way of seeing Bath. You don't have to deal with traffic. It's quiet. It's calm. It's pretty safe as cycling get anyway. It's beautiful. So, train to Bath with your bikes, get off there. If you don't have bikes, you can always go and rent some from Avon Valley Cyclery right next to the train station. I'm just hacking away the excuses here. There's no reason not to. Or if you're a bit more of a hardcore cycler, you can actually go from Bristol to Bath. Now, don't be put off. You'll look at that and think, whoa, Bristol all the way to Warleigh, it's a hell of a distance. But actually, it's 33 kilometres from Hotwells, where I live, all the way to Warleigh. Sounds like a lot, but the whole thing is cycle path. It's mostly tarmac, and it's a really easy ride. It's a very easy 33k. In fact, I'm proud to say that my 9-year-old son, Wilfred, cycled from Bristol to Warleigh and back in a day. It's a great bike ride. So, train to Bath, cycle to Warleigh, cycle from Bristol to Warleigh, or you can even get the bus. Less fun, and the bus pulls over on the A36, but you still have to cross the road. So, loads of options there. To summarise, cars aren't welcome. There's not parking. It's bloody dangerous. It's a lot more dangerous, I would say, than swimming in the river, actually. So if you want to have a safe day out, don't drive. But do go there. Have fun. Get your kids to enjoy themselves. A few quick safety notes while we're on it. River swimming is not safe. There is a risk of things like E. coli, Weil's disease. There's also ticks in the field. Loads of dangers. There's one in particular that manages water safety. Now, make your own judgments on the day, but if you look here, there's steps into the weir. Luckily, this bit is a gravel bottom. It drops off quite gradually from where the steps are to the weir, and by the time you get here, about 4 or 5 foot. So it's, as far as river swimming goes, it's the most appropriate for children. Again, don't assume it's safe. Now, downstream, below the weir here, there's another gravel beach with a very slow and gradual drop-off that goes down the River Avon. And there's also a bunch of rocks that a lot of kids just go and rebuild dams with. In fact, you go there, and you'll find that within a day, the dam that the kids have built gets moved every few hours. They're like a bunch of beavers rattling around, but it's great. So keep it safe, keep it car-free, be aware of the dangers, and keep a close eye on your kids, and just be aware that there are things like ticks and stuff. So make your judgments, and I hope you enjoy the land down there. Oh yeah, big thing, take your litter with you, and take the litter from others. Hope you have fun. Bye.